Is King AA. I'm Team Winter Bears manager. I'm from Iran, and I'm really excited that my team made it to Division Two. The way that I got into managing Winter Bear was with the CEO of the organization, Mr. Kashani. We were good friends from a couple of years ago, and first when I saw him, it was in a tournament. I was a caster, and he helped me with a lot of things in that tournament, such as doing the panels and stuff. And this is how I met him, and a couple of years later, he asked me if I could join Winter Bear as a manager, and I'm really flattered that I'm part of this great team. The way that my roster assembled was actually really complicated, because there are a lot of things going on in Iran with the players and stuff. So it was really hard to choose the best players. But right now, I think every single position, we have the greatest player in our country. I believe in all five of them, and we got a great coach. AB is our coach, and I think he did a really great job, assembling all of these five players together. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think that EU qualifications are easy in any way. Personally, I think there are great teams there. The teams that we played against from B, DDG, or DDC, I can't remember the full name and stuff. They were all great teams in open qualifiers and close qualifiers. They were really great teams. I mean, Goon Squad. I mean, S4. He's a TI winner. He was at close qualifiers, and I mean, this is huge. Actually, there are great teams in Division Two, and I think the qualifications were really hard. And no, it's not easy. It wasn't easy at all. I mean, there are ups and downs in every single team. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I mean, this is how life goes on. I mean, sometimes you're at the top and you're at your peak, and sometimes you're at bottom. I mean, it's okay for us to lose. I mean, we're a young team. We don't have that much of experience in international tournaments, and this first loss was actually a good slap in the face for us to train more and be more prepared for the next matches. And I think my team can do a lot better. Okay, about the training, it's actually a funny story. My team didn't practice like a lot. Actually, we practice a very small amount. Because of change of rosters and stuff. We lost a couple players, and we replaced some of them, and it was really chaotic kind of changes. And all of these things took to my five players. They merged together for a tournament called Lidoma, and we played there. We got first place there, and before that, my position three was going to leave the team. And after we won that, and he was like, "Okay, we can do this," and we all kind of believed in ourselves that we can do whatever we want in our lives, and we can make it even to Division Two. And we believed in ourselves, and we got good matches, and we played well, and with really little screams and trainings we got into this Division 2. And that was a thing that I'm impressed a lot about. It's like this because we didn't practice a lot, and what we have done, what we have accomplished, is really great with that little much of practice. So I'm proud of my team because of that. Oh, okay. The team that I consider as the strongest team is probably Goon Squad. We played against. It's between Goon Squad or Alliance. We played against both of them, but I think Goon Squad are a little bit better. And the weakest team, I don't know, man. Winter Bear. Come on, I cannot say bad things about any other teams. Personally, as a manager in a team, I like to not that I like to. It's my job to get as much as good screams as possible. With good teams and the great times and stuff. And personally, because I study psychology in university, I like to stay put the players in a stable state of mind as a person. Help them with that and stuff because things may get out of hand a lot when you're playing in a team and. It's good to have someone, comforting you and being there for you. I try to be that person in my team. I don't know how much, how good can I do that, but I think I'm trying my best with that in my position at least, and I'm trying to learn that a lot with pro teams managers. Personally, what I mean, so here's the thing. I think the chemistry between players does matter a lot. Like, you cannot have five players who hate each other or something. Believe me, even though they're good players, they might not work. I mean, they will not work. Not even might. That was a bad word. They won't work. That's a thing I believe in. It is important for five players to have a chemistry and be like be friends and stuff. And I think what my team has, is the trust that between five players that I really like. They trust each other and they're friends. They're friends, and this is something really special for all of us in Winter Bear. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, is it anything that you can do so you could prevent the dying? Prevent a game to die. I don't know. It's like it's really hard actually. You can slow it down, but the process of dying is something really complicated. But personally, I think that you know being able as a new player, it's really hard to play in a new community of Dota. There are a bunch of Smurfs and account boosters and stuff, and it's really hard to fit in that position, and it's really hard for new players. Plus, I think what Valve can do is that increase the prize pool of tournaments, and have a little bit of more amateur tournaments for the a little bit lower skill teams. That might help a lot with the players, with the new players and stuff. And I think this is a good step forward for trying to make keep this team alive.